prospect with the world and Olympic champion Thomas Langer in lane number 4. Just beginning to rain again. And away they go. Lane number 1, Argentina, 2, Romania, 3, Canada.
Canada losing his right skull there. That really set him back. He took off like a train, but he then lost his skull, but he's back on stroke again.
For Thomas Langer, this is Václav Chalupa for the Czech Republic, and completing the lineup, Giovanni Calabrese for Italy. But here's the man that Czech hopes are pinned on.
Well, he's been running Langer very close for a long time, never been able to beat him. At Henley, he lost by a foot to Langer with the final charge, but here he is sliding very quickly up onto his front stop and a very upright stance. This man, though, unbeaten. He has an extraordinary record, unbeaten in 8 years. This man, stroke of the Canadian 8 that won the Olympic gold medal last year. He's moved to sculling, and he's been doing very well at it, thank you very much. Apart from his second or third stroke there where he missed it, which set him back a bit, he's taken to this race extremely well, lying now in 4th place. But just this side of him, Romania, Nicolae Targa, he's won 1 gold medal already at this regatta in the 4. He has changed overnight into the sculling boat, and he, very popular man on the scene here, is going for a 2nd gold medal. Very brave, an ungainly sculler, but he's up there with the leaders.
Plenty of World Cup form to give us a guide. Chalupa in lane number 5 is the champion for this season with 2 wins to his credit. But closest to us, Sergio Fernandez of Argentina, finished 6th in the Olympic final. Good to see him in this world final. The 26-year-old national champion of his country, who finished 5th in the season-long ratings with his best result, a 2nd in the early round at Melbourne.
But it's Porter who leads the field now against some extraordinarily tough opposition. There's Langer in 4th place, with Chalupa just outside him in 2nd place, and the ungainly but powerful Targa from Romania.
Now, Dan, Langer, not too much racing this year. He's had to study quite a bit, and he comes here, arguably, a few people say, a few races short of what's necessary.
I think that's absolutely right, but he's hoping that he's got the measure of the opponents. He reckons that his toughest man will be Chalupa. He's beaten him already last month. The man, though, that is going to worry him most looks like the Canadian Porter, who's leading him by almost a length now. He's got the measure of Chalupa. Also Targa there, who is going to have to suffer in the second half. He's already done one of these races within the last 24 hours. That's got to hurt him. But this man, Chalupa, the local hero, very upright style, a lot of back on his in his stroke there. He really opens up with the back and looking around all the time. He's very anxious. He's desperate to win this. He's been after Langer for so long. He's just desperate to get him this time. But out in front of them both is Porter of Canada.
Well, Chalupa, where else would he want to win but in front of his own home crowd? The Czech Republic with a silver medal, but still looking for that elusive gold. Calabrese going through the 1,000-meter point in 6th and final place. And it's Porter who's being quickest through that second quarter as the rain really deluges down, 1:45.68. But still all to play for. Langer, we expect to move up now in this 3rd quarter. He needs to do something, Dan.
Well, Langer's been maintaining a good, strong 34. He's a very good sculler, very powerful. He's been at 34. The same 34 there for Canada, for Derek Porter, looking very strong. But you can see that there's a bit of inexperience in his sculling there. He rolls left and right a little bit, but he's very powerful and extremely competitive, and he's got the measure of his opponents at the moment.
25 years of age, Derek Porter, originally from Belfast, but now a full Canadian national.
Well, there you can see outside him, Langer took a quick look there at a very smooth 34. Beyond him, Chalupa at 39, always the higher rating sculler. He'll have a lot of questions to ask in the last 250 meters there, having rated so high all the way over the course. But he's pushing, he's got about half a length on Langer, and he's looking now for Porter. He's right in the race in this third 500, and if anything, he's just pushed ahead. Chalupa's pushed ahead, a fantastic 500-meter push there.
Indeed, and these three now away from the rest. Targa has given his best, and he's now receding down the course, but it's Derek Porter who has the lead as Langer starts to try and move on Chalupa. Chalupa, who for a moment took over at the head of affairs, now headed once again. In fourth place, Targa, but he's falling back as Porter strides out in the rain ahead of Langer, who's making an impression, but it's quite a slow one, and still has an awful lot, but it's at this moment in the race when we expect Langer to make his move, but it's Chalupa who's now beginning to travel.
Chalupa going incredibly well. Where he finds it from, he's now at 41. Look at him move. He's got, a quarter of a length on Derek Porter. Porter's got to find somewhere, but he's got a very, very big reputation as a finisher. Chalupa is really at extreme. Has he gone too early? But Chalupa is flying now. Chalupa's got the measure, finally, of Langer, the man he's always wanted to beat. He's got half a length now on Derek Porter. Porter must have lost it now. Porter had to pay for that early mistake, and it looks like Chalupa moving away. Half a length, three-quarters of a length. Fantastic finish from Chalupa.
Porter trying to stay with him. Chalupa has the lead. Langer still trying to raise his game, but he's got a length and a little bit more now. And Thomas Langer, the Olympic champion, is not finding it as we have come to expect from him, as Chalupa tries to pull and push and go for the line. The Czech fans going really mad, and Porter now beginning to fight back on Chalupa, and it's bow to bow. The Czech Republic at the top of your screen in lane 5, and Porter's come back. Would you believe this? Where has the Canadian found the strength? But Chalupa, did he go too early? Because Porter has found the extra at the end of the race, and it's Canada's gold medal. And Chalupa in second, and Langer settles for bronze ahead of Targa of Romania. Well, Dan...
Oh, you've got to feel sorry for Chalupa. At last he beats Langer, but damn it, there's another man in front of him. This man, Derek Porter of Canada, gold medal, stroke of the Olympic 8 from Canada last year, gold medal as the single sculler, the two great prizes in rowing. What a fantastic performance.
And it's not even close, it's very decisive.
Chalupa just went too early. He couldn't hold him off. He was at 40 almost all the way. What a brave effort from Chalupa, and what huge disappointment for him. But a very, very brave silver medal. And for this man Langer, too long out of the boat, too many exams, but a brave third place.
Thomas Langer easing down ahead of the Romanian. He'll be disappointed, but a great effort there by Canada. But three world-class athletes, left to right: Vaclav Chalupa, Derek Porter and Thomas Langer.